So those who haven't noticed, in the Mortal Kombat 1 Chaos Reign Combat Pack 2, there is no sign of cameo fighters. Now, it could be potentially in the future. Maybe that's the surprise they're leaving out for us to know, but it just doesn't seem like they're going to add cameo fighters. So I went on to create 4 cameo fighters for this Chaos Reign update or expansion. And to see if y'all like it, you want me to do more of this type of stuff, like these what if scenarios. This is just something I cooped up a week ago, and I thought, hey, this would be a cool video. So I'm doing it. Also, Mortal Kombat 1 gets me a lot of views, so let's keep it up. Anyways, I'm trying to be more realistic about this. If they were to add cameo fighters now, they'll probably reuse assets already in the game. So I have 4 interesting cameo fighters, one being a guest cameo fighter. Try to guess which one that is. And we're going to discuss, hey, are these good cameo fighters ideas? So let's check them out. My first one I have listed here is Madame Bo. Now, if you don't know who Madame Bo is, she's in Mortal Kombat 1. She's what do you call her? The old person in Chapter 1 in the tea house. I guess she runs it. Well, it's also confirmed that Madame Bo is the mother of Sector, who's in the expansion pack. So there's a little connection there. She has a Lin Kuei ties. I don't know how, but she could be old Lin Kuei for all we know. So she definitely has hands and a lot of personality in the cameo fighter. I think her playstyle as a cameo fighter would probably just be straight up just strikes. That could lead into something if you connect it with another good hit, but I don't think anything like combo extensions or like projectiles or anything like that. She'd be a very close range cameo fighter. Maybe throwing some throws in there. Maybe her fatality could be her lighting a cigarette and just throwing it on the person, light them on fire, something simple like that. You know, she's known to smoke apparently. And it's a reuse asset that's already in the game, and I think it'll fit perfectly because there's a lot of fans of Madame Bo all of a sudden. I remember when the preview chapter came out before Mortal Kombat 1, everyone was interested in Madame Bo's character because we didn't know if she was Lin Kuei or not yet. But when the game came out, yeah, she's a total badass. My second pick will be Kronika. Her new model is already in the game. If they want, they could throw in the MK11 model as well. There is already a cameo moveset in place basically because in MK11, there's a lot of moves that seem like it'll be perfect for cameo moves, like the one where she like throws with the ball and like it shoots out the time thing and moves the player back. I think that'll be pretty cool. Maybe even the T-Rex like just running across the stage would be kind of funny. Maybe like a fatality or brutality, or maybe in her grab. There's a lot of stuff you can do with Kronika here. I think they barely touched anything cool about Kronika in MK11, and they could redeem themselves if they make her a cameo fighter. And simply her fatality could be just the fatality she had in MK11, where she just kills you over and over again. I think that'll be pretty funny. Cameo moves, of course, they already built it in the system. I think mostly projectile time manipulation will be her main thing. Again, the model is already in the game. I'm not going to spoil why. And they even have the same voice actress in the game. So if they ever want to record lines for her, even though cameos have no lines, they could do that. My third pick here is someone newish to any of these types of lists. I have Hydro. Hydro is a ninja that was in the Lin Kuei, and I think it was in a comic book back in, I want to say 96, 95. When he teamed up with, I believe it was Sub-Zero Bihan, and he was just a water ninja, and he looked really cool, and they really did nothing with him in any of the games. I think MK11, he was an assist like move thing you can get in the game, but now I think this will be a perfect time to add Hydro as a cameo fighter, because I feel like he just screams cameo fighter, and they do have the rights to him because again they put him in MK11. So there's no like rights issue with this character. He wasn't like in the TV show or something like some other characters, but I don't see why not. Like some of the cameo fighters we have in the game just don't make sense. Why we have another Kung Lao or a Scorpion or a Sub-Zero, but you know what? Why not add Hydro? He's like screaming cameo fighter just like Motaro. So his moveset could be maybe water teleportation, maybe water projectiles, maybe some defense moves, maybe even some healing moves. I'm shocked that none of the cameo fighters have some healing factor to it. I think that would have been like amazing. It could have been, okay, I'm gonna be honest, it could be like game breaking if they have like a healing cameo fighter, but make it difficult. Make it where it uses like the whole bar or something. I don't know. Something crazy. Like we had all the DLC fighters in the first combat pack were all crazy. Let's be honest. Pharaoh was crazy. Movato's even more insane. Who else? We got Janet Cage, who you could just play as Janet Cage. Tremor wasn't too fun. I ain't gonna lie. And then who else was in that? I'm missing somebody. Oh, Chameleon. Yeah, Chameleon was broken. It's probably still broken till this day. I think everybody uses Chameleon in tournaments. Yeah, it's insane how much. Yeah, that's a broken cameo fighter. Hydro's fatality, make him the same way he died in the comics. Because I think he died in the comics in some gruesome way. Just make it like that, but with like water abilities will be kind of funny. Plus, it'll be cool to see him be paired with Bi-Han since he worked with him in the comics. So I think it'll just be funny. For my last pick here, I said there was going to be a guest cameo fighter, and I chose from there's a list I made for like guest cameo fighters. I made like a whole list for like if there was a guest fighter cameo for each guest in the first combat pack, like Homelander, Omni-Man, and Peacemaker. There is a cameo fighter that could work with all of them. Like, let's say Homelander, he came with Black Noir, or Peacemaker came with Vigilante. I thought that made sense, but they didn't do that. But for Omni-Man, of course, it would have been Invincible, and I chose Invincible as a guest fighter because it seems like it makes the most sense to make him a guest cameo fighter. I don't think the creator wants to see like a beheaded Invincible just yet. I don't think that happened in the comics. Maybe it did. Maybe it was an evil version that got killed. But so far, I haven't seen like a beheaded Invincible. So I don't think they're gonna stray away from that. But as a cameo fighter, oh yeah, it'll be sick. A bunch of power moves, combo extensions where you can fly the person in the air. His fatality could be the one time he killed that big like black bean guy. I forgot his name. The multiverse guy. It was like he's like I'm too strong for you, or no, I thought you were stronger was the quote. Have that be the fatality. It'll be really cool. If you want other colors, he has a bunch of costumes with other colors out there, and he can make references to the other heroes. I think he makes the most sense out of the three I just mentioned with like Black Noir and Vigilante. So this will be very cool. Maybe even grab what's his name? Steven Yeun. Yeah, have him voice the character for like a couple moves or something. I don't know. It'll just be really cool to see Omni-Man Invincible team up. Wouldn't that be nice, you know? Like there was a missed opportunity having the guest fighters not having guest cameo fighters with them in the first combat pack. I feel like that would have made more money and made people really more happy about the game than it was at that state. So maybe, I mean, this isn't real. So I was going to say maybe this time around they could, but they have no cameo fighters in the second combat pack. And it just doesn't make sense. Why? Maybe they don't want to deal with the meta changes and all like fixing all that stuff. So maybe they just got rid of it. Because I think this game didn't really need cameo fighters because everybody's so freaking good. We needed cameo fighters MK11. I'll tell you that much. Anyways, I'm done yapping. This was a big yap session. I just want to get these ideas out and tell me if you guys like it or not. And if you don't, that's perfectly fine. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you guys get out to this video. Leave a like, subscribe for more. Peace, people. Goodbye.